there, Huskies, and welcome to the 37th annual season of Newscene. I'm Nina Petrosino.
And I'm Spencer Reising. Whether it's a school play, sports, club, or regional event, our team is dedicated to broadcasting it for you viewers. We've got a very interesting show today. Stay tuned, Huskies.
What we do here is go back.
OPR's first varsity football game was against Waubonsee Valley. Husky running back Jaden McGill scored their first touchdown second quarter. The halftime show hosted the Husky Marching Band, one of the best in the state. For the second year in a row, they placed in the annual Stag Jamboree Marching Band competition. There were 13 competitive bands from around the state, and OPR received third place. During halftime, they performed a part of their competition piece, Lost, from the 2017-2018 season. Following the third quarter, OPR scored their second touchdown, followed by a quick score from Waubonsee. In the fourth quarter, the game was tied 17-17, but Waubonsee Valley scored their last touchdown to seal the game with a final score of 24-17.
On August 27th and 28th, after school, auditions were held for the first quarter Little Theater Show, Clybourne Park, directed by Michelle Bayer. Over 50 students of all races, genders, and ages showed up to have a chance at being a part of this amazing production, and the talent in the room was indisputable. The callbacks were held on August 30th, with the cast list being released soon after. The show is now heading into its first rehearsals, with performances scheduled for early October. It's sure to be a phenomenal show that you're not going to want to miss.
The Stars Network in America to Me examines racial inequality at Oak Park and River Forest High School with a focus on 12 students and various teachers and staff members during the 2015-2016 academic year. The series has become extremely relevant in our school, and we want to know what the people in our building think about it.
You know, I graduated from OPRF in 2001 as a student. I've been back teaching at OPRF as a teacher for this is my 6th year. So the achievement gap, the opportunity gap, however you want to define it, this is nothing new. I experienced it as a student, experienced it as a teacher here, and I believe people experienced it before me. So it's interesting that it took a documentary and it took until 2018 for the community as a whole, you know, to essentially, you know, start waking up and becoming more aware. You know, I think the documentary, you know, essentially could do some good. You know, it doesn't allow for nuance, like it doesn't necessarily dig deeply into the issue for the most part, but I think it gives a good, you know, surface level idea of what students, you know, professionals, teachers, staff, security, everyone experiences in the school. You know, as Shayla Holland said in the documentary, in a predominantly white male dominated society, you know, with white male norms. So, you know, for the most part, I really don't know what to feel about the documentary yet. I think my opinion on it in regard to if it's going to be a positive or negative will be determined by the action that the community takes after they watch the 10-part series. If we just watch the documentary and simply talk about it and, you know, hold meetings and leave the meetings feeling better about ourselves and patting ourselves on the back without changing anything systemically, then the documentary is a failure.
I believe that the documentary is good for all of us because even with small or big issues of race and segregation helps us reflect on what we're doing to make others uncomfortable.
You know, I think it's seen through a different perspective than what I see the school through because I don't experience a lot of the struggles that some people do. I'm pretty privileged and I know it, so it's a lot different from my perspective than the doc's perspective.
With America to Me currently airing on Stars, some community leaders thought it would be a good idea to try and make sure that the discussions to come from it were fruitful. Gathered in the OPRF South Cafeteria, a group of students, parents, and teachers gathered to learn how to best lead an open discussion on the sensitive issues raised in the documentary.
I felt as though these discussions are going to occur throughout the community, whether we help them be constructive and productive or not. And I chose to engage as a citizen and neighbor to do the best that I can to ensure that the conversations are productive and lead to progress in these issues in this community and the school. What I am most focused on, frankly, is a shift in the hearts and minds of people that hold bigoted and biased beliefs.
The seminar, led by Doug Dixon, aims to help facilitate thoughtful and respectful discussion using circle technology. You know, I think it's great that in OPRF we are having the opportunity to really reflect on things that affect us as students and members of the community.
I agree. OPRF Show Choir Noteworthy held auditions Monday and Tuesday, the 28th and 29th. Over 50 students participated in an audition consisting of a vocal portion in which potential members sang 32 bars of two contrasting pieces and a dance portion. Where students learned a part of a song, Noteworthy will be performing this year. This March, Show Choir competes annually at the Herscher Swing and Sing and hopes to regain the title of Grand Champion for the third year in a row.
Harrison Street is opening up lots of brand new businesses in Oak Park. District Kitchen and Tap, or DKT for short, is a new bar and grill opening up. And with that is Mora Asian Kitchen, an Asian restaurant. Aside from food, there is a brand new physical therapy place on the rise. Flex House is under construction and is arriving soon. Business is booming in downtown Oak Park. Come on down to Harrison Street to see for yourself.
That's all for this week, Huskies. We hope you enjoyed our first episode and will enjoy what we have for you on next week's show.
Signing off. Nice job.